Romans 11:7. What then? Israel hath not obtained it, that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Heavenly Father hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakadash. Double honors to my elder. Shout out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned from as well. And everyone that's out there pushing the gospel to the election house of David. 144,000, let's get it. You know, like we wake up every morning and we just like, we like, damn, this shit again. another day in this raggedy mother, but then, we have to sit back here and, every morning, like the Lord wakes me up really early, probably earlier than most people, but not early as the elect. The elect were always up. Some of us don't even sleep. And I wake up and gotta feed my beast, talk to him, and pray, and I write in a journal every morning. And it's funny how I go back and I always read it, and it seems like I always say the same thing. I'm always very grateful. One thing I am grateful for is just this truth, just to be able to call on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and how it's been given to me. Because it just says right here that what then Israel hath not obtained it, that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So once again, it just tells you that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gave his name, gave his word to his elect, and then blinded everybody else. Ears that they can't hear. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we're gonna slow walk this one. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep y'all long. You know what I'm saying? But this is only for the elect anyway. But I just hope that the Lord is pleased with these lessons. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, but look at what he did to the blind. According as it is written, the Heavenly Father hath given them the spirit of slumber. So he this is what you should be. You need to be afraid of the Lord. You should be afraid. He gave these people, your nana, daddy, mama, children, auntie, uncle, co-workers, people you love and people you don't, people you love and people you don't give a cripple, crab, or crutch about. A spirit of slumber. We know what slumber is. That's laziness. That's sleepy. That's, I'll get to it. That. Right? Eyes that they should not see. Look at that right there in the sky right there. You see that chariot right next to the eclipse? What? I don't see anything. Plain as day. Ears that they should not hear. They hear this glorious and blessed truth, and they can't understand it. Unto this day. This was written back in the day, and this is real. This is more prevalent now more than ever. It was prevalent. It was prevalent more now. It was, see, back then they was like, yo, this was like real right now. But now we're here now. Yeah, we were probably back then. You know what I'm saying? We generated spirits, but I'm not gonna go. I'm just touching. I'm not gonna go into that. But this right here, like right now, this is prevalent to our time. These folks ain't waking up, and they can't wake up. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath given them that spirit. So you can't be mad at nobody because Pookie and Ray Ray and Man Man can't get it. The Lord don't want Pookie, Ray Ray, and Man Man. You're still walking around here thinking that the good of the Bible loves everyone. I want you to put a sock in it because you just don't know what you're talking about. We're going to go Matthew 13 and 9. This is 13 and 9. Now look at this. He who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Look at this. An explanation. And the disciples came and said unto him, him is Yahushua, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said it unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not. For whosoever hath to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he has. So the little bit that they think they know is going to be taken away from them. You people don't fear the Bible. You don't fear the God of the Bible, the Holy One of Israel. The one for the Israelites, the one for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that are being called here on this plane, but we are the Hebrew Israelites. We are the Israelites of the Bible. I mean, come on, G. Did I get all of Romans 7, 8, 9? Romans 11, what was that? Make sure I got that. Nope, I didn't get 9. I'm sorry. And David has said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. So this is what, listen, even David was like, yo, let it be a stumbling block to them. You know how we explain to niggas that, like, you can't eat that, you can't eat wicked food, and they be like, nigga, please. It's a stumbling block to you. You're done. What happens when you're like moving forward motion and you trip over something? You fall hard. You be laying there like Peter Griffin. But this one's worse. This one's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth. I mean, I really don't understand most of the time, G. Like, I don't get it. Okay, Proverbs 18 and 10. Let's see here. Proverbs 18 and 10. See, with us getting this truth, with us being blessed to be given the name of the Lord and believing on it, and walking in this walk and believing in this and keeping moving forward, listen to this right here. Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord, capital L-O-R-D, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. See, that's the thing, right? Because this is the name we run into. Listen, the election, the people, if we don't have a stake here in this world. Like, we understand what the scriptures say about this place. We know that arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Was that Amos? Was that Micah? That's Micah 2:10. Sorry. Yeah, Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword. Destruction. Now look at it. Look at it over here in the NLT. Up, be gone. That sound like Martin. Poof, pow, be gone. Up, be gone. This is no longer your land and home, for it is for you have filled it with sin and ruined it completely. Once again, We, we didn't ruin it. I mean, like, we're slaves here. We know this is about the wicked. You know what I mean? Like, well, we did fill it with sin too. Yeah, we did. We did. We did ruin it because a lot of niggas be throwing McDonald's wrappers and Baby Ruth wrappers, in the street. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, once again, I like KJV on this one. Arise ye and depart, for it is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. And that's what this place does. This place is whack. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the script of the Proverbs 18 and 10, because the name of the Lord is a strong tower. You know what I mean? And once again, if you don't have the name, if you still calling on white, if you still calling on Cracker Jeebus, you still calling on him, you don't have the truth. You've been blinded. You've been given the spirit of slumber. You're not researching. You're not looking. You're not being diligent. You're not seeking him while he may be found. You're not doing any of those things. So because the Lord's not dealing with you, and that's something to be afraid of. And at the same time, with us knowing, we can't sit back here and just rest on our laurels, thinking that it's all good. I'm an Israelite, that dude. No. You're still being diligent. Is your hand still to the plow? Are you still doing what the Bible tells you to do? You know what I mean? And every day we got to get up and take it to the max again. At least do our best. Isaiah 6 and 9. 6 and 9. Isaiah's commission. I've been started reading Isaiah too. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and be convert and healed. Then say I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land utterly desolate. And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaken in the midst of the land. Listen, that's what's happening right now. Right? Let's see what the NLT got to say. Harden the hearts of these people, plug their ears and shut their eyes. That way they will not see with their eyes, nor hear with their ears, nor understand with their hearts, minds, and turn to me for healing. Then I said, Lord, how long will this go on? And he replied, until the towns are empty, and their houses are deserted, and the whole country is a wasteland. I mean, this is. He don't want everybody. It's people that he just doesn't want. He just don't want everybody. But for the ones who understand, for the ones who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear and the heart, the mind to understand and to comprehend what we're seeing and hearing, that's a blessing. So it's funny when I hear these pork chop eating niggas. You see them and they be like, hey, how you doing today? Like, oh, I'm blessed. They be like, but you eating pork chop sandwich. They don't care. 25 and 14, Psalms 25 and 14. I mean, he just don't want everybody, man. But for the ones who he does want, we have to keep making our Father proud of us. We gotta do less things to piss off our daddy off, man. We just have to. Last thing we want to do is make Yahweh Hashem Yahushai upset. The secret of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant. The secret of the Lord. The secret. What's the secret of the Lord? His name, his truth. Right? He spoke in parables to a bunch of people he didn't want to know. I mean, if you know this truth, listen, the secret of the Lord is with them that what? Fear him. It always goes back to the fear. We just read a moment ago about a fearful moment. About how he put slumber on niggas. He just he just said it to it. You can't get it because I don't want you to get it. Right, the spirits that are made in vain, people that are made in vain. Right, like yo, let's read this one more time because this is hard body karate. Psalms 25:14. The secret of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant. So once again, it says what he teaches his secrets unto his servants, who the prophets, right? And then it's our jobs to give it to the people. And, because we know we got to cast that net. We know when we bring that net back, we're going to have some nets elect. We're going to have crabs in some nets, sharks in the other, things that aren't edible, things that are abominable. Then what we got to do? We got to throw them back. I mean, the parable, the parable of the fisherman, like we are fishermen. So I mean, like, this is huge, man. This is a beautiful scripture, man. This, and then once again, it's all about that fear, man. That Ecclesiastes 12:20, that Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right? I mean, like we can go right to keeping. This is a thing about fear. I mean, I'm gonna keep talking about. It seems like every lesson the fear of the Lord keeps coming up. We do need to fear the Lord. The Lord will kick our butts. He'll do worse than that. He'll take His spirit off of us, and there's nothing worse than that. That's the one thing that's awful. All the shit I've been through, all the shit I go through every day. The last thing I need is to be doing this without Him. That's just me. I don't know about anybody else. Let's go to Matthew 24, and then we're going to end it. And, what was it? Matthew 24. Where did I start at? Was it 24 and 29? What are you doing? 24, 29. Is that it? 24, 29. Now look at this. The glorious return. And immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Wow, I mean, like, that's kind of scary, right? And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, all you heathen niggas, all you heathens. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds. See the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. Clouds, what are the clouds? The chariots of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. I'm telling you, we're ending it on fear of the Lord, but at the same time, realize that you are blessed because you have the eyes to see, ears to hear, and heart to understand. But at the same time, do not take it for granted, because it can be taken away from us. I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash. Hopefully this lesson was edifying to the elect. Till next time, Shalom.